So go ahead and let me know when you're right behind me. I'll kind of like show you how I do this. No worries.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
I have. This one looks pretty good. Yeah, this one looks pretty good for geysers. It's showing all around, which is nice. But typically we'll want to land on the flatter part. And I try and position myself to where I'm not going to have a whole lot of mountains or anything on my way to the next planet. Picture yourself like you're lining up for a shot in pool. I'm going to land on one side of planet A, positioning planet B directly behind me. And I'm going to go over here because there's less freighters and shit. Direction. Nice. Now it's important to pick a heading. We're going to want to... Yeah, I'll be down for that once my ship gets here. But we want to try and get a heading of about 120 once we're in the air. And what you want to do is the geyser has two stages. It starts its initial eruption, and then a couple seconds later, it does its most powerful portion. So you want to wait until it's doing the most powerful portion. Then you're going to go through and hold acceleration, and then as soon as you start hitting altitude, you're going to want to start boosting. But you want to get level first. So flip your SRV, orientate yourself level, and then on that heading of 120. And then you're just going to keep boosting, but you want to not boost straight up, but pitch down about 25 to 30 degrees. And that way you get a little bit of forward momentum along with your vertical descent. Yep, because it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh. I almost ate shit explaining this. Alright. Anyway, that was a close one. So what you're going to do is once you get all the way up in the air, you're going to eventually start to come back down. Once you start coming back down, you're going to want to pitch nose down to about 80 to 85 degree nose down. And then that's going to start getting you forward speed. And leaving the atmosphere is all about forward speed. It's not about height. Because what you're going to do is eventually... Well, try and target me. Synthesize some more fuel. Cool. And I already found a nice geyser. Yep, that's correct. Well, I did see a geyser. I don't know where it went. I think it's in front There you are. There it is. You're a little... Won't see what. Oh yeah, we're not going to see it, because what we're going to do is we're going to go way high up, and then start coming forward, and then we're going to hit the ground and back. Like, you have to bounce across the ground. That's what we're going to do, but it takes time. You're not going to do it in one jump. You have to go as high up as you can, and then get forward speed, and then you're coming down, hitting the ground with more forward speed, and then you're launching back into the air. And then that, like, your forward speed carries you farther on the next jump. Do you want to watch me do this first? Cool, just follow me, but you have a chip launch fighter. No wait, you're in the yeah, okay, so if you're gonna do this, just make sure you stay really far up. And just kind of watch what I do. Yeah, I go straight up in the air as much as I can. I pitch nose down just a little bit, like 20 degrees, 30 degrees. I keep boosting up and up and up, and eventually I'm going to stop going up. I'm going to come down. And when I come down, I want to make sure that I'm no. Oh, well, that hit me up. All right, cool. So now I'm going. I'm slowly positioning myself for a heading of 120. I'm about 4 kilometers, but right now I'm pitching down about 20 degrees. And I'm just holding this heading of 120. Just make sure you don't hit me. Try and stay at least 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers from me. And what I'm doing is I'm pitching nose down about 20 degrees. I'm holding my boost button until it depletes. And then once I get a full boost again, I'll hit it again. Now this is a really good launch. This is a really fucking good one. I'm already like 9 kilometers up. But I'm not expecting to leave the gravity on this one right off the bat. It's very rare that'll happen. And if I do leave the planet, like, I'm not going to have a lot of speed. So I'm actually going to start pitching now about 55 degrees down to get that forward speed coming. Yes, now I'm pitching 80 degrees, 85. Oh, I see. My ship's going to be departing soon, so be careful. I see you way down there, dude. So now I'm 14 kilometers away, and I'm basically pitching down and just trying to get as much forward speed as I can. So when I come back down, I hit the ground going really far, or really fast forward. Because then I'm going to basically skim the ground, hit like a bump or something, and then launch myself high into the air again, but this time with more forward speed. And so then that's going to basically carry me back up again. Alright, and I'm already starting to come back down. Cool, my BSI is starting to come down. Perfect. This is probably one of the best launches I've had. Now, typically, I only need to go up like 5 kilometers or so. But now I'm holding this heading, and I'm just boosting every time my meter goes back up. get a full boost. Always do a full boost. Keeping that negative 85 pitch degree coming down. Just gonna keep doing this, getting as much forward speed as I can. Right now, I can already tell I'm going pretty fucking fast. I'm probably outrunning you a little bit. Let's see how fast I'm. Oh, gotcha. Oh, you're not following me? Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I'm getting as much forward speed as I can. I'm still 10 kilometers in the air, right? I'm coming down really slow, but I'm trying to build as much forward speed as I can, and then I can hit the ground. Yep. Now your SRV only gives thrust in one direction. It's like straight up. Oh yeah. Let me look at that real quick. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, I'm getting a ton of fucking speed right now.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted.
Alright, so now I'm getting close to the ground. So what I'm gonna do is when I'm about a kilometer off the ground, I'm gonna nose up like this. Now I'm just basically landing on my wheels, level. I bounced. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna realign myself with that position I want, and I'm gonna just pitch for like 45 degrees. I'm just gonna keep getting more and more speed. Pitching for speed. Pretty hard one, so I'm gonna go ahead and repair again. Yep. Repair. Primo. Yeah. Go back up, and I'm keeping my speed down for speed. I'm about 20. I'm at 2 kilometers. I do have a big crater coming up, so I'm gonna slightly aim away from that, but it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, might need to adjust that trajectory just a little bit. Yeah. Might go into the. Come on. I'm gonna pitch down or pitch up just a little bit to give me some more thrust going up. Keep my speed. We should be able to. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna clear it. That's all right. We're gonna keep bouncing. Wheels level. Bounce back up. Not a big deal.
Incoming message.
Nice. Yeah, so these are the only things that really fuck you up are the big craters. Don't get too close to me. Careful. And try not to go directly towards me. Try to stay off to like my 5 or 7 o'clock. But basically, that slowed me down a lot. Not a big deal. A lot of the times I'll mess up. You just keep at it. It's just about the fun, right? Like if it slows me down, whatever. I'm gonna level out, wheels level. I'm gonna try and have a good bounce. All right, so that was a perfect bounce. I didn't take any damage, and I'm just gonna keep pitching forward. Like I'm not going real high. keeping my speed. It's all about maintaining your speed. Because I just need one good little landing and a bounce, and I'll get like so much like speed and height off that bounce, it'll be insane. It'll carry me right into the fucking stratosphere. Nice. All right, so nice. Yeah, I only got about 50 meters. That's fine. We're gonna keep that speed. Now, since I'm real low, I'm only pitching for like 30 degrees or so. I want to be able to look in front of me and try and land somewhere where I'm gonna get a good bounce. There we go. Oh, try to get another one. It's real hard to maintain that heading. I'm off a pretty good amount right now, but it's whatever. Yeah. I see some good terrain coming up here. I'll try and hit the edge of this crater. Yep. I'm gonna overshoot it, so I'm gonna pitch down a little bit, get more speed, a little bit more altitude. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Watch that. So now I'm going with this bounce. So I'm gonna keep this 65-degree attitude right here. I didn't take any damage from that either. It's because I land on all four of my wheels. I had the accelerator going, and I was boosting the second I hit the ground. So it's like a combination of those three, and also the premium repair definitely helps. So now I'm just keeping that 85-degree pitch nose down. I'm just holding that. Yep, increasing speed. And my altitude's still going up. And eventually, if you get high enough up, nice. When you escape the velocity, you're gonna end up usually around 1,000 meters a second when you leave. That's pretty wild. I'm looking straight up right now. So on Legacy, I would find the tallest mountains I could, and I would just ramp off of them just for fun. And eventually, I found out, I would land, and I would always try and stop. Like, eventually, I found out I just kept bouncing and like skipping across the ground, and I'd get so much speed, and I tried to see how far I could jump, and then I realized on low G planets with geysers, you could do the same thing. And I basically just kind of came up with this on my own. I didn't know I could go into space though, and then I saw a Reddit post someone post, and it said something about like jumping from another planet, and like I had been doing what I'm doing now for a long time. I didn't know I could leave the atmosphere. I was just going really far, and then I would eventually stop. But then once I saw someone else had done it, I'm like, oh, I'll try it, and I basically just kept doing what I'm doing now, and eventually, I've not made it to another planet before, but I'm trying to do. Start boosting. A good bounce. Didn't get a lot of height, but we're just going to keep carrying that speed. I'm pitching down about 45, about 50. But you see how I didn't bounce high, but because of my speed, I'm just like going super far. I'm just carrying that speed. I'm still going up about People always like to talk about the fastest vehicle in the game, and I always say it's the Scarab because of this. It's impossible. It doesn't have enough boost. It's too heavy. Well, I shouldn't say impossible, but I'd say entirely not feasible. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, try and catch up. Try and catch up. But now do you see why I was like so far from the other planet? Because I have to go a long way across the planet to like get the velocity needed to skip. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and even if you don't go into space, it's just fun to see how like long you can keep this up. I think it's just cool, like watching the terrain go by you and like all the different features and stuff. Man, you were skimming real low. See what your distance traveled in your SRV is right now, and then watch what it is after you like start trying this. Like I'm trying to get up to a light second. I'm at like a tenth of a light second right now. I'm going almost 1,000 right now in the SRV. 145 meters a second. This is going to be the bounce that gets me into space, I'm pretty sure. Well, unfortunately, it sent me the wrong fucking direction with that bounce. Oh well, like I was going really good, and now I'm like going 45 degrees from where I wanted to go, and my speed went pretty far down. But it's whatever, you know. Sometimes that happens. Like that would have been the one to send me up, but shit didn't go according to plan. I'm just gonna keep boosting, gonna repair, keep having fun with it. I was going so fast, man. I was fucking moving, but I lost all. I was going 900. I hit the ground, but sent me the wrong direction. Now I'm only going 200, but whatever.
Low gravity warning.
Just a little bit. You're gonna pitch nose down like 20 to 30 degrees and just keep boosting as far up as you can until your VSI starts to come down, and then you're gonna pitch about 85 degrees nose down and just keep boosting and boosting until you hit the ground. Once you get close to the ground, you're going to
Cargo
level
scoop
out,
deployed.
even with the horizon, so you land on all four or all six, and you're gonna want to hold the gas and hit the boost while you hit the ground, and then immediately start boosting. Just a little bit, just nose down about 20 to 30 degrees and keep boosting and boosting as long as you can. That bar on the side of your screen, that's your VSI, and that'll, oh, there we go. That far nose down, just a little bit more up. You want more vertical. There you go, like 20 degrees nose down. Make sure you got your pips full engine. So now pitch forward, pitch down about 85 degrees, and then just keep boosting. Yep, almost completely nose down. Keep boosting, level out, level out. Keep boosting, keep boosting. Now keep boosting, keep boosting. I am probably gonna have to start over, unfortunately, myself over here. Did not have a successful one, but whatever. Lila. So flip around to get the view you want. You gotta like nose up and then rotate and pitch.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Yeah, I came to a stop, unfortunately. Like I messed mine up. It's whatever, you know. Try it again. fun, isn't it? Look at your codex under exploration. It'll tell you. I find it's easiest to look for the geyser when you're in the SRV, because then you can use the pulse scanner to like find the geodes or whatever. Now you're moving. God damn. I'm 10 kilometers up right now. That second geyser just